Welcome to Lake Arts and Entertainment Showcase, covering the arts throughout all of Lake County. Magnificent arts, music, drama, the theater, and all of the visual arts.
Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Lori Farfaglia, host of the Arts and Entertainment Showcase here on Lakefront TV. I'm in studio today with local musician Laney Jones. Thanks for joining me, Laney.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So tell me, what kind of music do you play?
Well, I'm a songwriter predominantly, but I don't know, my music's described as a mix between like bluegrass and blues and some jazz, swing stuff, so.
You seem to be young to be interested in that kind of music, so how did you develop your passion for that kind of music?
Well, I guess it kind of all started when I started songwriting. I realized that, you know, this kind of music, the folk and bluegrass and blues and all that, are really storytelling songs, and they're really songs that you can make by yourself and on your own. And I think that's what really got me into playing this kind of music, is that it's like traditional in a sense, but then it's also, you can tell your own story and a new story just by yourself, and you know, with wires and wood you can do it. So
how long have you been playing the banjo?
For actually 1 year. Yeah.
And you were self-taught on the banjo?
Yeah, I've self-taught in the beginning for probably like first 7 months, and then like these past 3 months I actually have been getting lessons from a local guy in Denellen, and his name's Mark Johnson. He actually just won the Steve Martin Banjo Award, which is pretty cool. So he's on the up and out, so it's good for him. Now
the banjo is such a great instrument. It's not something that you would think that a young female would pick up and say, just let me play. What's your favorite part about playing the banjo?
Well, that's obviously like the reaction is always like a great, kind of like a fun thing.
Yeah.
But I really, what I think attracted me to, I think I just hit the microphone.
That's okay.
That's okay. Okay. I think what attracted me to the banjo was like the unique sound of it, that I don't know, it has this kind of like grittiness that, I don't know, it reminds me of blues and all that just kind of attracted me. And also I have tiny hands, so it's easier to get around on. So.
All right, well, don't make us wait any longer. Let's hear one of your songs.
All right, can do.
Sing that whiskey, humming the double socks, drinking blind coffee all night long. Lord knows you're sober by the crack of dawn. No peace in the valley and no sun on the shores, no planes in the sky. Be another wall, drinking blind coffee to get me through. Ain't got no sugar, Miss Sally ain't got none too. Nah, nah, nah. Hell being aching now, a buzzing in my ear. Hands out a shaking, Lord, it's been a year drinking black coffee to keep me warm. It keeps me company since my babe's been gone. And hot as fire, no black as coal. Gonna fill my cup, now I say
Laney, I absolutely loved that song with the banjo, so you've got to tell me about that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, what is it called? Black Coffee. Yeah, I just wrote it this past, I guess, summer, and I actually have it recorded on a CD with my band and everything. So
where do you play locally with your band?
Well, we play all over the place. I have like my websites, like Facebook and like Twitter and stuff like that, where like I usually post where I'm playing at. But I like to play. I first started playing actually at Olivia's Coffee House, where I got my first gig, and their open mics is really kind of where like I learned how to play and perform. But I don't know. So I play all around Florida and kind of branching out into other places. I just played in North Carolina this past, like, I guess winter, fall. I don't know. Well, yeah, over Christmas. So yeah.
So are you in school right now?
Yeah, actually I am. I go to Rollins College. I'm actually doing international business there, which everybody finds kind of funny, but...
That is, considering you're so talented with music.
Oh, thank you.
So what are your plans after Rollins?
Well, actually, I'm really excited. I got into Berklee College of Music, and it's up in Boston, so it's going to be like totally different from Florida. But they have like a songwriting program there, which is what like I really want to do. But they also have an American Roots program, which is like Americana, folk, bluegrass, all that stuff. So like that's like Berklee is known for like doing jazz, but then they also started this program just a few years back, and they have people like Bela Fleck, and there's a whole bunch of really great artists that are like supporting the program and like give their input. So really excited.
Well, fantastic. That's great. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Well, let's hear another one of your songs.
All right, sure.
If I would look for trouble, no trouble I'd find out on a sea of danger, red weather is fine. If I was stabbed to thunder, 6 feet under, and a box made of pine, I wouldn't have the heartache of when you were mine. Oh, I could forge through valleys and not break a sweat, and a deal with gamblers, no sense of regret. If I could blow my money, spend it sunny, run up a big debt, I wouldn't rue the future if we never met. Were we trying? No denying this. Always wishing for a little kiss. If I could steal tomorrow, no sorrow I'd find. No need to beg or borrow or swallow my pride. And I don't fret the weather, it gets better with the passing of time. And I wouldn't have the heartache of when you were mine. I wouldn't have the heartache of when you were mine.
Okay, the ukulele was fantastic as well, so tell me about that.
Yeah, well, actually, that was my first and really kind of only co-written song. I wrote it with Sean Curran. He lives right here in Leesburg, actually, and he's a fiddleist, mando, songwriter. He's really talented. He plays a lot at Olivia's Coffee House, so you should definitely come by if you'd like.
Okay, when's open mic night at Olivia's? So I'll know that.
Yeah, it's always on Friday nights.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while because I've been like at school, which I feel bad about. But yeah, no, they have a really great place there. So.
Now, did you learn how to play the ukulele first? Is that how you started?
Yeah, I took piano lessons for like a little bit, and then I sort of got into guitar and like writing my own songs, and then I taught myself the ukulele just by like practicing a whole bunch, and then I got into the banjo. So it's kind of been like a progression of like going more like bluegrassy and folky. So.
Well, I think it's been a great progression because you're fantastic at it.
Thank you.
Well, let's hear another piece.
Okay, sure, we can do that.
Sparrow, keep on singing your sweet old song. It helps me forget what is wrong. So keep on shining. It helps me to see what's ahead. 'Cause I've been down the path of least resistance. I was hopelessly passive, but I turned myself around. Keep on crying. It helps me believe that I was so small. Now that I'm grown, I have forgotten what I had learned so long ago. And as my boat goes on, you carry all your doubts on the rockabye sea. You'll see me throw them out. On the rockabye sea, you'll see me throwing them out. River, keep on running through the mountains and dales below. Oh, something inside me says I should follow wherever you decide to flow. And though the path is unclear, let me take the wheel and steer towards the rockabye sea. That's where I'm bound to be. The tides of rockabye sea, and you'll see me. Shadows living in the doorway, standing about halfway between the earth and the sky. Lovers lying in the daisies, hoping that
Laney, both of those songs were fantastic. You are so talented. Tell me about those songs.
Actually, the last one, the second one, was the second or third song I guess I ever written on banjo. So, and then the first song was Rockabye Sea, and the other one was Shallow Pockets, which I also have. I have CDs with both of them on there. And it's cool with the Rockabye Sea. I actually kind of got the clawhammer banjo, so that Mark Johnson taught me that. So it's kind of cool. Like before, I just kind of strumming it. So lessons are awesome. Like they'll help you get better.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure people are going to want to find out more about you. So tell me how people can find out about you.
Yeah. Well, they can just Google me. Usually, all my websites are always Miss Laney Jones. So if you type in Miss Laney Jones, you can like me on Facebook and Twitter, and also have a Reverb Nation where they can hear some older music. And then if you go to my Sonic Bids, which is my press kit, they can find newer stuff as well.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us in studio today. I have to say, I think you're the most talented musician we have had so far, the youngest and the most talented. So I think we're going to see great things from you.
Thank you.
So we can say we interviewed you here first on Lakefront TV.
Yeah, it's my first TV spot, so I'm excited.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We really enjoyed your music.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining me here on Lakefront TV, the Arts and Entertainment Showcase.